It's been 5 years since we began this new chapter of life. A new place, a new home, in a province we've never been before. When people hear our story and how we purchased a home online without ever having seen it in a place we've never been, they're usually pretty surprised.
All right, moment of truth. It's gonna be a good space. Mr. Beeler's here. Thanks for helping us. What's your first impressions, Jess? This is gonna be on the records.
Wow, this room is smaller than I thought it was.
In our documentary.
Yeah,
This is the only room that it seems smaller than the video.
Okay. Yeah. Wow, no, I like it though.
Yes, the family's here. We're in our new home. Ready for the first night. First impressions of the house.
I love it. I'm so excited to be here, and yeah, it's everything I wanted in a house for us. It's perfect. Well, I mean, it needs some TLC, but it's actually not that bad.
How long do you think we'll be here?
I have no idea. I can't put a time on it because we just never know with us. I feel like.
For us, it was just another adventure. Turning up in new places and making them our home isn't something new to us. In fact, we've done it probably at least a half dozen times throughout my hockey career. So, how's it going? You may be wondering, 5 years in St. John, what is the scoop? Well, let's just say the honeymoon phase is over. And don't get me wrong, St. John is great. It really is what you make it. If you get out there in the community, you make friends, you build things, you chase after your dreams, you walk the streets with a smile on your face, St. John will treat you pretty well. But with any place, there's accompanying not so good attributes. You know, good and bad, it exists everywhere, all throughout nature. It's just how things work. You can't have one without the other. There's good and bad all over in all things. So, what am I trying to say here? For me, the good simply equates to two things. More bang for your buck towards your home out here in the east, and this is a big one, access to nature, outdoor activities, and a slower pace of life. Honestly, like, maritime vibes is a thing. Now, on the flip side, what is not so great? Well, the not so great equate to St. John is actually a pain in the ass to travel from. Trying to get a flight anywhere in the world, you are very limited. Maybe you have to go over to Moncton or Fredericton, but there's just even that. You're like flying to Toronto as the hub, and then it's like, where's my destination? So kind of sucks, and it makes things more expensive. And the second thing, and this is, St. John specific, but it is a little bit rough around the edges. When you look around, things are just not as, well, let's just say it's rough. Packed up our few belongings, towed the car. Never been to New Brunswick before. We bought the house essentially online and just turned up, and we've been here since. So that's basically the Coles notes. That is it. 2 things good, 2 things not so great. All right? And to be honest, I think that's the last I'll say about New Brunswick, this whole experience and really the reason for this video. You see, 5 years is a long time, and despite this channel's origin story being spawned around life in St. John, the direction of this channel it's going to shift. Okay, so you know what? I know that might be a surprise. The thing is, I never started this channel to be like a St. John, New Brunswick channel. If you go back to our first video, this channel was just like a fun family vlog, and then we ended up moving, and all of a sudden we're creating videos about, what we're doing. We were very excited about being here, and that's where the content came from. And lately, my time and attention just hasn't been on YouTube, but really hasn't been on St. John in New Brunswick. I feel like I've said everything I want to say about this place. Do we still love it? Yeah, it's great. Do I love everywhere I go? Yeah, I do. That's the thing. People are like, do you still like it in St. John? And I say yes, but the thing is, wherever we are, I like. Lived in I think 8 countries. And people ask me which one was the favorite one. I love them all. They all have their own thing. Wherever you are, it is what you make it. But I think I'm going to close the chapter on making St. John, New Brunswick content. So what's going to happen now? And this is where I'm so conflicted, because A Tribe Called Owens, I've been thinking about changing the name of the channel to my own name, or to I Am Jordan Owens, because that's my website, IamJordanOwens.com. If you've never been on it, go check it out. I think it's pretty darn cool. And it explains all the stuff that I do. And I've been doing a lot of cool stuff. So
I want to teach you guys about awareness. And that's one of the ways that we can get around fear, get around our nerves, is focusing on things, bringing our attention to things that are within our control. Okay? Focus on the things that are within our control. Because we're worrying, we're fearful, we're nervous. Usually we're worrying about stuff that hasn't even happened yet.
So just to give you a little catch up on what's been going on and why I haven't really been around on YouTube. My creative studio, Origin Creative, we design custom websites, amongst other things. It's been rolling. We've been doing pretty good. Steady flow of clients, and that's all great. Takes up most of my time and attention, but in the past probably 3 or 4 months, I've really taken a deep dive into performance mindset coaching for youth athletes. I've started to open my heart again to this game that's given me so much, and now I'm really interested in giving back. And you guys have seen me make videos about life's purpose and meaning and all these types of things, and for a long time I felt really just not lost. I always felt like I was on some path. I just, didn't really know where it's going, and still don't. I don't think we ever really know. This whole purpose thing it's like, oh my God, this is it. I have just been avoiding my dharma, to borrow something from the Hindu tradition. I've just been given this gift of hockey and becoming like an expert in this field, and just turning my back on it. It just really didn't make any sense. And I guess what I'm trying to say is that I'm moving more and more back towards the game. I've just been really enjoying it. I started playing hockey again, which is short-lived. I played Senior A for about a month, and then I might make a video about this. I'm not really going to get into it, but I'm not playing anymore. But it was so much fun to be back in the game and back preparing my body and training and crafting my skill and experiencing the ups and downs of being an athlete. It was so much fun. Now having, being in this space of being a coach, a mindset coach for youth athletes, it's just like, it fills my cup. It makes me so happy to help these young athletes. And by the way, I have 3 clients. Only one of them is a hockey player. There was 1 soccer player and 1 basketball player. So it's just been interesting working with them. And I want to start making content about what I'm doing. So, a lot of the lessons and a lot of the frameworks and tools that I teach, these youth, I want to start just talking about them more on the channel, and things that I'm reading, and, just the experiences that I'm having cross domain. But that's where I'm at. And I guess time will tell what the future has in store for this channel. But
I want to ask you about life and how you're doing, and
Oh no, what a terrible interview this is going to be.
do you have any, just how things are, Is that okay?
I don't know, you might not want to even scroll it, you might not even...
Oh no, it'll be great, trust me. I know a good person when I see one. Are you from St. John?
Yes, I'm from St. John.
Okay, have you lived here your whole life?
Pretty well, pretty much, yeah.
Okay, so you've seen St. John change. How are you feeling about where St. John is today?
Well, it's a little more fast-paced than it used to be. I see more different people around now than it used to be before. Mm-hmm. There used to be that way.
Mm-hmm. What was it like when you were growing up?
Well, you could leave your doors unlocked.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it was back in the day when I was growing up as a kid. You could leave your brand new snowmobile outside, nobody would touch it. Mm-hmm. Just the way times change.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Were your family, like your parents, were they from St. John as well? And your yeah. Wow. So you're born and bred a real St. John boy.
Pretty much so, yeah. Just don't ask me where the streets are, okay?
Yeah. So okay, so here's the big debate: East Side or West Side St. John?
Wow. Well, East got quite a bit going on compared to West, really, as far as business goes and stuff like that.
Was it always like that?
Pretty much so. You know, East St. John pretty well has most of the industrial aspects of the city.
Growing up as a boy and then a young man in the city, what did you guys used to do for fun?
Oh, we used to do a lot of stuff like going swimming and, you know, playing hockey, baseball.
Do you have a memory that stands out to you? Sort of clear as day, still all these years later?
Not really, just community. Just community.
Okay.
Just being, you know, around the community.
And do you remember, this will be your last question for you. Thank you so much for doing this, by the way. Do you remember the last best day of your life?
Do I remember the last best day of my life? It's right now.
Is it?
It has to be. If I stop breathing, then that'll be that'll be it.
I like
so
that.
This has to be the last best day right here.
I like that. That's the perfect answer. That's what everyone should answer. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Exonerated, I ain't dying on this hill. Tonight we dining where? Leonidas, I know somewhere with finer fares. Germinate the yeast, we got it jumping in a pan. Flirts with danger, we hastily learn how to dance. Circumstance, raise a baby to a beast like rain and heat. Raise a seed into a plant. Stone throwers